the same situation right now that we have a lot of kids, but they're not tested within the HCC. You know, the last time these kids played, they were part of, you know, JV teams. And so I think I'm most looking forward to seeing what these kids become after having last year off.
Listen, backside goes. Picking up, what are you doing? Line up, where are your arms go? Where's the ball?
I think the big thing is the commitment that the kids have had to slowing down, listening, being coachable, getting quality reps in, and really turning the dial up slowly, you know, from January on to March. And so I'm really, really proud of the kids, how they've approached that.
Right? When you shift, I want to see that flexibility, the ability to rock back and forth.
One morning, in the midst of COVID, my wife and I were working out in our basement, and we thought for a moment about what retirement would be like and what COVID was like and how removed we were from so much of what was going on. And then we looked up on one of the walls and saw a picture from our 1998 team and went to semi-state. And we both looked at each other and thought about how many good times that we had. Later in the evening, I got a phone call from Ken Sykes, who I had not talked to in months. And at that moment, I decided that it was fate that I came back.
Coach Harden is amazing. I met him my freshman year, before he wasn't even a coach. We always talked about baseball. But now having him as a coach, he brings a crazy energy. He's always trying to make people better. He's always calling you out if you do something wrong.
You need to be the weight is right there and a little bit right there, okay? You're not doing that. Straight on top and then bam. Right again. Good. That's better.
So, I first met Coach Harden my freshman year during summer practices before school. He was the pitching coach then. And we didn't really talk as much as we do now, but he was the coach, so he did talk to me a little bit. He didn't coach for those next 2-3 years, so he came back and we just hit it off again.
Coach Curry's been an unbelievable add-on. You know, Coach Cal was awesome, got married, and just had to step away for a little bit. He did such an unbelievable job over a couple years, but I think, you know, Coach Curry has a lot of wisdom in him. He has a demeanor that I think our kids connect with. He's got that a little bit of laid-back Southern draw to him, and you know, he's got such an extensive baseball background that I think his ability to connect and really establish a relationship and trust with our pitchers, fundamentally what he believes is very much aligned with really what I believe as head coach and our other assistant coaches about the fundamental things that we're going to need to do as a pitching staff. Not just the physical stuff, but how we approach our preparation time, how we approach our time between pitches, all those types of things. And so he has been an incredible, not only personality and presence, but you add that with his background and his knowledge of the game and the ability to help people grow. It's a huge add, and we are very, very blessed to have you know, Coach Curry back on staff with us handling our pitchers.
I've definitely improved in all parts of my game. The one I focused on, talking to Coach Sass, is hitting. I hit pretty well, but you know, I can always improve. So one thing me and Coach Sass has really been working on are specific assets when it comes to hitting. We're on getting my hands back, loading earlier, all that type of stuff. So I'm looking forward to showcasing that.
What happened, Jay?
Hard work and dedication right there. 4 years.
Henry Kerr, that's my dog. Ever since he moved here, me and him have been really good friends. Although we're going for the same position, me and him still keep it like brotherhood. We still keep it civil. We don't fight. We don't argue. We don't jab at each other. We're really good friends. We bounce ideas off of each other. We encourage each other like brothers.
Jay and I are buddies. We like each other a lot. The best way I can describe it is we have a very odd relationship. We love each other to death, but we both know there is one spot behind the dish, and only one of us can occupy it, and it's more than likely not going to be completely evenly split. So we are both fighting as hard as we can for that spot. We're both loving each other through it, but we both know deep down in our hearts that, hey, I'm competing against this guy, and he's my competition. So it's hard, but only one guy can be back there at a time.
We push each other. I mean, if he sees me doing something, it'll push him, and it'll motivate him to do that. Or if I see him doing something that's good, I'll try to mirror it.
We challenge each other. I know we look at each other on the down low during practice and see how each other are doing, and that really motivates us to get better because we obviously both want playing time. We obviously both love each other. We're both brothers. But we both know that, as previously stated, hey, there's one catcher on the field. It's not like the outfield where you have 3 outfielders. There's one catcher on the field.
Okay, how many balls you taking off the body this year? Hitting, how many times you gonna hit? You need a ball out here. Sophomore year, how many times you get hit? Yes. I'm doing like 16.
I led the state in hit by pitches sophomore year. In all categories hit by pitches.
Yup.
15 times. And I think like 65 at-bats. So assuming I get 65 at-bats this year and I engage some, catch some games, or I get 65 at-bats.
And that increase your on-base percentage though?
Exactly, yeah. I think my on-base percentage sophomore is like 600. Just straight up.
Yeah, like I said, we're good buddies, and we both know that there's only so much you can do. There's only so good you can get. There's only so many reps you can take in a given time. And it's really about the quality of those reps that you're taking and who can execute it more and who can be the best catcher possible for HSC.
I've got a lot stronger in the off season, so I'm looking forward to showcasing that. I've always been a line drive hitter, so I'm always a 2-hitter, so I try to get on base and get around the bases quickly. So I'm looking to showcase that and to drive up my batting average.
I primarily like to focus on defense because I'm naturally better at hitting. I'll definitely spend some time on offense, of course, but I like to spend more time behind the dish because that's where I believe I need the most work on my performance. So I've been kind of concentrating that while I'm at practice and both off practice as well. Coach Sassanella is, the best way I can describe him is a guy that cares about all of us, but he's going to be really, really honest about where he sees you. Like the other day, he pulled me aside and said, "Hey, Henry, we're not quite where you want to be now. We'd like to see some more improvement in this, and we'd like to see you taking better swings in this aspect, maybe on inside pitches, or maybe receiving a little bit softer." So he's, not to say cutthroat, but he definitely will not sugarcoat anything, and he's going to care about us more than anything because he loves all of us, but he wants us to be a really high tier and well-equipped baseball team, and that's the best way in his eyes that he believes he can do it.
Ow! No, that's a catch, that's a catch, that's a catch!
Pat yourself on the head to tell yourself to knock it off, or what happened?
No, I saw Christian running and I was like,
Yeah, what's going to happen on that ball? If he catches it, he catches it. But if that ball drops, it's deep enough. What is it? Too short of third base, right? I mean, I'm running and I've got a double.
Really put their best foot forward, or best feet forward, and really see their hard work and focus and mental commitment to being good this spring. I'm really excited to see what that looks like.
Now I'm going to hit a ball to right center, and it's going to end up in left. Ready?
Coach Sass has been a big part of the program. Coming in 2019, he really changed the program. I can remember my freshman year with Coach Hinton. There were a lot of guys that were fighting, a lot of guys that felt that they should be playing and who weren't connected together as a team. But Coach Sass came in and really brought us together, and he put emphasis on the word brotherhood, and he wants us to be as close, not just during baseball, but outside of baseball, and even after we graduate, he wants us to be close together. And so I think with him trying to get us to grow the brotherhood, that changed the program tremendously, and I think that's what helped the 2019 team go to state.
No to 4.
Our primary goal was to take a group of kids, bring them together mentally, emotionally, and physically, and put them in the best position to go out and play the best baseball that they've ever played.
How many have I hit out today? Several.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. There's nothing that 2019 and our success in 2019 guarantees us of in 2021. You know, back in 2019, we didn't talk about winning a state title. I won't talk about winning a state title this year, some sort of expectation that we've got to get back there, but we'll spend an awful lot of time talking about the things that we need to do day to day to play good baseball. You know, and I firmly believe we've got enough kids and enough talent that if we just focus on playing the game the right way and being prepared mentally, emotionally, and physically to go out and compete, that piece will take care of itself. So there won't be a lot of conversation other than maybe what we learned a little bit along that journey, but we're certainly not going to have some sort of message of repeat the state finals or, you know, the state championship run.
See, do you guys see Jason lose his hat? What kind of hair does Jason have? On windy days, John McCall, who loses hats? Yeah, with long hair.
We have some core fundamental beliefs that we have as a program. You know, we ask our kids to be coachable. We ask our kids to work hard. We ask our kids to be great teammates. And ultimately, we demand that our kids prove that we can trust them to go out and produce at the level that we need to be successful, not only in our conference, our entire schedule, but certainly, you know, in any pursuit of a postseason run.
Good. Who needs to be the loudest guy on the diamond? Who's the only guy? Who's the guy on the diamond that has most of the game in front of him? You do. You see it all.
We're going to have a message that let's stay committed to each other. Let's keep working. Let's be focused and do everything we can to play the game well against you know, the best baseball in the state of Indiana.
Stereophonic sound for the home is recorded on